All right, here's the former undisputed UFC welterweight champion and still one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. What do you think his approach is going to be here tonight? Because we love the jab, the striking has evolved, but we all know what his bread and butter is.
Well, his bread and butter is his wrestling. I think the only thing I can point to is that he lost the first fight of his career. Then he went on that tremendous run to become the welterweight champion and widely regarded the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. That was his bounce back. Tonight he has to do that again. He's got to go back to that mindset that allowed for him as a young fighter to tie Georges St. Pierre's record for most wins in the welterweight division. That starts tonight, and ultimately he's hoping that leads to another reign atop the welterweight division.
And there have been rumblings about some injuries, maybe a knee, his hand. He says he's healthy. We'll see how it goes for Kamaru Usman getting back on the proving ground here tonight. The Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so tonight we get another look at the decorated lightweight champion, Makhachev. This is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Such a nuanced game on the ground. Outstanding striker as well, and puts his belt on the line yet again tonight.
Yeah, you know, Johnny, puts his belt on the line. This guy does everything so well. He's so well-rounded, he's so skilled, he's so gifted, and he is so confident in his ability to go and get you. It's that simple. I'm gonna get you. I'll get my hands locked, I'll throw you to the ground, and I will make you engage with me on my terms. That has allowed for him to become the champion, and tonight, he has even more of an advantage because there's the boy, Hasbullah.
Hasbullah entrenched in the corner of Makhachev, and he'll probably have a photo shoot later if fans are interested to see how it goes for Makhachev tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Makhachev.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man is proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Holy smokes!
All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flipping him through. Great move. We love the big move. They're very excited. fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position. Big ground and pound.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage could be done from the half guard.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, so the narrative in this one has been Islam Makhachev's ground game. Realized some success on the feet, but has a decided advantage once this fight hits the mat.
Yeah, he's so good on the ground. He moves so effortlessly. He moves so well between positions whenever he is in the top position. He is a bear on top. He's so strong that he can just hold you down, but Islam is always looking to find the finish.
Usman's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Usman. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Work, guys. Come on.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, listen, man. You're doing great, okay? I want more of the same. This guy can't do anything to you anywhere. You are controlling the entire fight. Stay sharp.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. Well, a nice block there and an even better counter straight by Usman. Well, as Kobe Covington can attest, Kamaru Usman has no problem fighting on the feet for 25 minutes, but here he goes to the takedown, and it's there.
It's his bread and butter.
Whoa! You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got a fire in my hip, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
And there's the single. Relentless pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev.
Nice strike lands from the bottom.
Makhachev's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Three minutes to go in round two.
I'll stand this up. You need to work.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Islam Makhachev. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Nice shot there by the champ.
90 seconds to go now. he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Usman's in half guard. All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position, nice reversal on the ground.
Now he's going full mount. Nice transition.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Another strike gets through from the top position. He passes to half guard.
Round 3 next.
Okay, you lost that round, okay? You lost it. Your wrestling is not looking good. Well, you gotta set up your shots. You're telegraphing.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so we'll see how it goes here in this round. Previous round, it was all him just taking his opponent down really every time he entered.
Yeah, every time he got in on the leg, he was able to secure a finish. And that is the idea you want as a wrestler going into a fight. If you have to change up the technique, it's fine. It's not always going to be the very first attack. When it's the first attack, you're very happy. But most times, you've got to chain things together if you want to take down a great fighter.
And we know how hard it is to maintain the wrestling, right? The hours required in the gym to make sure that wrestling's still at a high level. He's putting in the time.
Yes, he's putting in the time. You know,
back mount now. Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground control, really starting to wear at the gas tank of his opponent.
Let's go, I need you to posture and bomb on it.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
This is a terrible position. In the half guard.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Islam Makhachev. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
Stay in there, buddy. Recompose. Use your footwork, and let's get
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
back to your guard.
This is where he wants to be.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Makhachev's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Makhachev's back in full mount. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, sit down and relax, man. That was really good work. Way to control him on the ground. Stay nice and relaxed, and let's get out there and let's do more of the same. I want you to set your takedowns up for your strike.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Makhachev's in half guard. Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Islam Makhachev.
Knee on belly.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Usman's in half guard now.
Oh, right into mount. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
90 seconds to go in the round. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Under a minute now to go in the round. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding a shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was. DC, take us through the replays.
Punch after punch. He landed him at will. He went right at his opponent, got in his face, and showed, this is my octagon. We're going to dance to the beat of my tune.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Oh, lands a hip toss now.
Oh, nice level change.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Kamaru Usman. Making all these shots count.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Makhachev's pass is denied. Oh, good ground and pound here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. Another ground and pound strike lands. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Islam Makhachev going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Lands the ground and pound strike.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Makhachev's back in half guard.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, big shots from the top. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 50-45, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so another one bites the dust. Another challenger goes by the wayside. Congratulations to the still undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world. There he is. Hard 25 minutes fought here tonight, but he goes out the way he came in, undisputed as the king of the 170s in the UFC.